and first thing you're going to do is Hulu because you know that it has your favorite shows that you want to catch up on. One of the new things about us is that we are turning into media multitaskers. Many of you are sitting there watching this lecture while you are texting a friend on your phone, and maybe you even have the TV going on in the background. We're constantly media multitasking. I know for me, I will be sitting watching TV at the end of the day, but typically we'll have my laptop or phone out. I might be typing an email. I might be scrolling through Facebook or Instagram, doing something on there. I'm not really giving my full attention to something. And one of the characteristics that they are arguing that all of this is causing is illiteracy. Illiteracy is the state of being able to read, but being uninterested in doing so, a loss of a thoughtful reading. I know many of us go onto the apps and we just start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, like doom scrolling. And we will read through headlines, we'll read quick bunches of things, but we're not really taking the time to sit there and fully engage and read an article. We do a lot of scanning, and they're saying that that's causing a loss of thoughtful reading. One of the effects of that is that we have shorter attention spans. And then the last characteristic I want us to consider is that a media addiction. At what point are we addicted? I want you to consider if you were to leave for work and you accidentally left your phone at home, would you turn around and go get it? Or could you go about your entire workday or an entire day without your phone? If we know that people are spending on average 12 hours a day connected to media in some way, at what point have we hit that level of addiction? And we'll talk about that more in chapter 12 next week. The media industry is really interesting. We have a huge concentration of ownership. There were 50 companies not too long ago, about 1970, that own 90% of this entire industry. We've now dwindled down to 6 companies that own 90%. And that's Comcast, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, and CBS. Whenever you think about that, from the 1970s to now, we've just seen like the shrinking of an industry where these big conglomerates have bought things up. I want you to question, if you're watching the news, how much variance do you think that you are getting whenever you're looking at all these different news sources? There's also been a huge increase in the number of commercials that we're seeing. We can see people's clothing that they're always sporting some type of logo. We can understand that as a type of commercial. Your phone can listen to you. It keeps track of what you're searching, and then it sends you targeted advertisements anytime you look up a product. The algorithm that you have on your phone is circulating specific ads to you that companies are paying for. Lots of interesting ways in which we started to see this hyper commercialization within our society. In the next section, I'm going to be talking about these 4 theories, and I will talk to you all again soon.